Hey Fruit Faces, it is Clary Berry. I am just relaxing after school, getting ready to go out for a basketball game. You can see my chin still red from windburn from skiing, but that's okay. I just wanted to talk with you guys for a minute about what I've been doing this afternoon. I've kind of been thinking about, okay, it's springtime. We're going to be really, really busy with baseball this season. It just gets to be that season where you don't want to cook, you want lighter food, you are going to be out later, out more. I just felt like I needed to kind of fine tune what I was going to be eating when I go out. And if you know me, you know I like to save money as well. So I got to thinking, well, okay, I love the whole, if I eat pizza, I mostly try to eat Papa John's because of their rewards programs. I'm a sucker for rewards programs. So I realized that I should look up some more of these things and see what kind of ice cream places are around because like I said, it's just that season. So I found out, around me, I was just doing some searches. I would look up rewards, I would look up vegan menus, and there's a Caribou Coffee that is pretty close to me that has a rewards program. I was really excited to find that out, signed up for that. They have not a lot of like smoothie ideas or anything like that, even though I feel like they should. Maybe they will in the future, or if I contact them, if I enjoy, patronizing them or whatever, I will go ahead and request, things. And that is kind of what got me actually on this trip in the first place. I went to a couple of the grocery stores around here, just regular grocery stores, Price Chopper, Hy-Vee, and I wanted to see if I was just really in the mood to support the vegan option. So I wanted to see if they had vegan sushi. And I thought they both had it at one point. I know for a fact Hy-Vee had it. And they also had the spring rolls. It was just a vegetarian spring roll. So I thought, oh, I'll get that. That sounded great. So I actually first went to Price Chopper because it was just on the way and I just wanted to make sure they didn't have it. But they didn't have anything. So I just left, didn't buy anything there. I went to Hy-Vee. Was equally disappointed when they didn't have anything. So I was like, what else, is there any other prepared things I could buy? No, turns out there wasn't. I know all the frozen food is like loaded with salt, but I ended up buying some Gardein burgers because there was one package left and I just felt like supporting the vegan thing. Then I also got the new Breyers non-dairy ice cream. I just ate some of it. It's pretty good. It's really, really good. I just got the peanut butter. It's like vanilla ice cream with peanut butter swirl. I felt like it definitely could have used some chocolate in there. And I definitely feel like this is a lower fat type of ice cream, which I do like. I think that if you're really wanting to wow somebody, definitely go for the Haagen-Dazs. Is that what it's called? Yeah, definitely go for the Haagen-Dazs. It's a little bit better. This just sort of like, the texture isn't perfect, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think they're actually really close. And like I said, if there would have been like some chocolate in there, some more crunch, I think I would have enjoyed it a little bit more, but I still ate quite a bit and it was good. And it's a plus that it's actually not too low fat. That actually is probably going to make me buy it more often than I buy the Haagen-Dazs. So I don't know what the big difference is as far as that fat goes, but I think it was a little bit less. Anyway, back to this story. Like I said, just wanting to patronize the vegan, stores and the stores that have vegan options is kind of what got me thinking about this. So Hy-Vee for spring rolls, sushi. They do have the Talenti sorbet, which is always great, although a little overpriced maybe, and their ice cream. So that's what I'm gonna get there. And these are great options for dates. If you're going out on a date or meeting up with your friends, you can go to Caribou Coffee and get like a sparkling juice or some rewards programs are way better than others. Okay, so moving on, our Young's Chinese has awesome deal on sushi. And it's my favorite kind of sushi because it is no fat. It's just plain cucumber sushi. Now it does suck because the guy that makes it is not always in there, so I have to like call instead of putting in an order online. I need to call and say, hey, especially if I'm in a hurry, like, hey, is he gonna be there to make my sushi before I order it? So yeah, $3 sushi, freaking awesome. Cold Stone Creamery was one of the ice cream shops that I found. Now I've been to, Baskin Robbins I know has some vegan, usually they have a vegan ice. Place called Orange Leaf we used to have, but it closed, I think it closed down. A lot of these places closed down. I know there's a Smoothie King that you can get vegan options at, but there's not really one around me. There is a Smoothie Factory kind of in the other side of Blue Springs that I'm definitely going to start going to when I'm over that way. Wish they had a rewards program. Might make me want to go that far, but I don't usually go that far anyway. But Cold Stone Creamery, they had a club that you can get like coupons. It's not really a rewards program, so I don't know, depending on how good their sorbet is. And I think they have a couple different flavors of sorbet. You know, if I'm wanting to go out, I think if I'm wanting to get a sorbet, I'll probably just go get Talenti. It's probably the same price and maybe a little bit more. I don't know. But if I need to go out for ice cream for whatever reason, I'll keep Cold Stone Creamery in mind. And so, yeah, I mentioned the Smoothie Factory. Really not a lot of juice places. I really envy the places that have good juice bars and good juice places like that. But in this area, you know, and with it, as far as I go, which is not far, usually, there's just not a whole bunch of options. And a lot of the places that were around are now closed, unfortunately, so that sucks. Scooters ice cream, or Scooters coffee is also another thing. They have smoothies, and of course, I think their smoothies all have like yogurt or something in them, but you can get them made with just fruit and ice, I believe, and they do have a rewards program, so I'm going to check that out. And then I mentioned Papa John's and Good Sense is also one that has started to do a rewards program, I think at least when you order online. My son kind of figured that one out, so he's all over it. And of course I use Costco and I use CVS and I use my rewards cash back on my credit cards. Combine these all together and I'm really, really excited to save a lot of money and, you know, just patronize these businesses that give rewards. And oh, Panera is another one that I haven't put on the list yet. I don't really like the looks. I don't know. I'll have to try their smoothies. They do have a vegan smoothie or two, but they seem to be really like kind of fatty, which I'm not going to be that into. And I know they do have some vegan options, but a lot of it's going to be too salty for me. And but I'm definitely signing up for their rewards program anyway, because I've heard about them giving out like free coffee all month and like free bagels all month. So that's obviously a really good deal. And like I said, they do have, I think, some bagels and different things that are vegan. They've actually got it on the menu, which is cool, and are a pretty healthy brand altogether. So let me know if you guys have other areas or other places around you in your area. Maybe I can look up, maybe I can beg them to come to my area, different things like that. Places that offer rewards programs and have vegan options. So let me know. Take care. Don't forget to eat your fruit, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.